stories of the occult. I hope you will enjoy it. It's going to be probably very spooky. It is titled Donald. Are you ready? Let's start. Not all ghost stories happen in castles. Sometimes they occur in the most ordinary houses, such as number 63, Wycliffe or Wycliffe Road. Depends where you're from. Battersea, South London, England. In this unassuming, semi-detached house, a poltergeist made itself a home and became so famous it was discussed in Parliament. As many a ghost hunter will tell you, a poltergeist is a specific sort of ghost. The word comes from the German poltern, noisy, and geist, ghost. These noisy ghosts tend to stay in one location and make themselves known. Objects fly around, wardrobes fall down, and there is often a foul smell, none of which the Hitching family was aware of in 1956 when they moved into number 63, which is the haunted house. Dad Wally was a train driver, his wheelchair-bound wife Kitty a former office clerk, and their 15-year-old daughter Shirley was at school. It started with a key, which Shirley found on her pillow one afternoon. She gave it to her father, who tried every lock in the house. It fitted none. He placed it on the mantelpiece and thought no more of it. At 2 a.m. that night, the whole family was woken by tremendous banging inside the walls and floorboards, so loud that neighbors complained. The next night, the same banging. The police and the fire brigade investigated. They found nothing. So the police was involved. Also, the key had disappeared. Soon after, objects including clocks, pots and pans flew through the air seemingly of their own volition. Sleepers walked around rooms without their owners. At times, the activities became so violent that entire rooms would end up trashed. The family piano would start to play of its own accord. Worse was to follow. One night, Wally and Kitty heard Shirley screaming. They ran to her room to find her bedsheets apparently being dragged from her. A tug of war ensued as the family and whatever it was battled over the teenager. Once they got her back in bed, they were even more shocked when her body began levitating several inches above the bed. So they claimed. So we can see there is even levitation involved. So this girl was levitating. But why? There was some spirit there doing that. These events were later to be immortalized in Tobe Hooper's 1982 film Poltergeist. And I really recommend that film. Watch it. It's amazing. I'm gonna watch it later. Shirley said, "We were scared out of our wits. I thought, this is the end. We are all going to die." By February, the story of 63 Wycliffe Road was in the national press. It was then that ghost hunter Harold Chibet, hope I am pronouncing that right, Chibet, became involved, deciding that this was a poltergeist whose victims tend to be teenage girls, Chip suggested an exorcism for Shirley. In desperation, the itching family agreed, only for the exorcism to be stopped by the police, who were suspicious that Chip was practicing black magic. In Parliament, the family's local MP called on the police to apologize for meddling. By now, the family had named the visitor Donald after contact and used letter cards to help Donald communicate. Donald claimed to be French and to be scared. So, this ghost claimed to be French. And actually, I did some research, and this ghost, Donald, as they called him, left several letters afterwards to this family, claiming to be a king from the past, claiming to have French heritage, and claiming to be Louis the 17th. He said, I am Louis, King Louis 17. So he was claiming to basically be a king with French heritage. And I believe that was true. I believe that was true. I believe also that he felt abandoned. He felt like he was an orphan. He did die at a very early age. He died when he was 10 of a very bad illness. I think it's called the King's evil or King's illness, something like that. But he died of a very bad illness when he was only 10. And also his brother died. I don't know when. I don't remember this, but also his brother died. So I feel like his ghost was trying to found again his family like a family. That's my opinion anyways. It's not based on any scientific proof, but that's my opinion, that he wanted to feel again young, he wanted to feel at home, he wanted to have a family. So that's why he started hunting this family. But why he started hunting this particular family, I do not know. So by now the family had named the visitor Donald after Donald Duck for its bad temper. Chip suggested trying to make contact and use letter cards to help Donald communicate. Donald claimed to be French and to be scared. There were messages such as, "Shirley, I come." He started making demands of the terrified teenager, asking her to wear her hair a certain way and threatening to start fires if she didn't. And in fact, he did started fire all around the house. And also, Shirley's father tried to extinguish these fires, and while he was doing that, he really was hurt badly and he had to go to the hospital. This was documented by the police, and it was also on the magazines. Allegedly, Donald continued to stalk Shirley even after she left 63 Wycliffe Road. He would send her messages on notepads. Then, in 1968, he wrote a final note which said he was finally leaving. He kept the promise. "My mama went into mourning," Shirley says. "She got to think of Donald like a son, but Dad and I were delighted. I would be delighted." The house was demolished in the late 1960s. A new house stands on the spot. I'm not sure if this is true, because I have read the opposite. I read that there is nothing now standing on where the house was, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section if you find out, if you have this information. So this is the story. Let me know what you think about this. I personally think it's a very fascinating story. If you do your research, you will find that this was actually a true story. Let me know if you want me to do more of these videos. I have plenty of stories here and I could do more research, you know, regarding this particular case or regarding other stories.